publicly told anyone that I accidentally married my cousin. I was sitting on the couch looking for names for the baby that we were about to have, and I was on Family Search. Oh, look, Grandpa's name, Grandma's name, great-grandma's name, great-great-grandma's name. Husband's next to me on his own Family Search, and he's like, oh, that's funny. We have the same grandma and grandpa's names. I look at this line, and it's all the same as mine, so I think, oh, no, you're still logged into my account. Then we start looking at it, and we realize my grandpa is his grandma's first cousin. So he calls his grandma, and I call my grandpa, and we ask them if they know each other. Sure enough, sure do. They lived together when they were growing up as children. We are third cousins. We have won a prize for being the closest related in a neighborhood activity. And when I go to my family reunion, he gets to go to his too at the same time.
And this right here is sick. However, it actually displayed it actually shows their attraction level. You know, I guess you guys can be distant cousins and third cousins and still be having relations and being in a relationship. I don't condone this, fellas. You know, I'm not really going to speak on the part of them, actually having a relationship, having children together and carrying on the relationship, especially after finding out that they're kin to one another, whatnot. But this right here really shows their attraction level, fellas, and how far the attraction can go. As you see it, it's supposed to be cousins. You would think that this would end somewhere. You would think that, oh, we made a mistake. Hold up, we just discovered, we had my grandpa, my grandmother, and whatnot, our first cousins, we're third cousins. Yeah, this can't carry on. However, the damage is already done. Me personally, I would have to back out the situation. I got to keep my honor intact. However, you wouldn't have a world full of sickos if motherfuckers didn't think like this and actually act on it and keep it going, right? We're going to keep the intro short. I got things to do. A video for education purposes only, fair use only. You already know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you already know what it is. Go to my about section, you know how to get at me, from the Patreon, the social media, Cash App, everything's there. Holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Gmail, the phone number, everything's there. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. Yeah, education purposes only, because this is crazy. Now, they can't go back and undo what's been done. A child is born. Marriage has been accepted. It's been, it's there. The holy matrimony and everything of that nature is definitely, it's definitely not going anywhere. It's there. This is something that's been pushed forward from two parties, her and him. And they decide to go on, I don't know, Ancestry or whatever they did. They got so many sites out here that you can line up and match up who your DNA and who you're actually kin to. So I don't know what they went on. My thing is this. Fellas, this right here should show you how deep infatuation and an attraction can go. It can go that deep. It can go so deep that this woman knows that this is her kinfolk. This is her actual cousin by blood. And she's not going to cut it off. She's going to keep it around. It could be something she's attached to. It could be something that benefits her. Or she could be just possessive. over this situation. I think she's possessive. You see how she's looking. You see the whole demeanor, the gestures she's making, and oh, when we have a family reunion, that means we both will attend the same family reunion. I won't be led astray, in so many words. I won't be getting played with, lied to, manipulated, deceived, and this motherfucker's not gonna just tell me anything. We're kin. We got the same family. We're in the same structure. Being obsessed with someone and being attracted to someone, there's a thin line between that, fellas. Yes, her attraction level goes deep to where she knows this is her people and she's not going to let it go. But at the same time, she's intertwined it with being obsessed. And it doesn't matter if this is her blood or not. That's how deep this shit is. And I know a lot of you feel like, man, Casey, that's sick though. That's like, what the, yeah, hey, I'm with you. I'm not, hey, I totally agree. I totally agree. This is scarcesome. This ain't like out there too much. I believe it's out there a lot, but it's not really displayed and talked about so much because people kind of hide things and kind of shadow shit in the dark, and they don't want to really talk about certain things because it'll make them look a certain way. And of course, it makes her look a certain way. I haven't seen her guy, her husband or whatnot. He's not in here talking. We speaking on her. Yeah, it makes her look a certain way. It makes her look fucking needy to the max. Thirsty as fuck to the max. To where you're not willing to part ways with someone that you know shares the same blood as you. I wonder how this baby look. Because typically, man, you mixing babies like that. It don't really happen as much. But then it's there, the remedial, deformed birth defects, should I say, is there of that child. Because this is something that don't supposed to be happening. Naturally, this don't supposed to be happening. But it's happening. But at the same time, you got to look at you got to hear what she's saying and look at how far this goes back. Her grandfather and his grandmother, or vice versa, whoever, are first cousins. So by them being first cousins, that's their fault. That's the grandparents' fault. That's the parents' fault. That's those who came before them. That's their, their guardians. That's their fault for not bringing those children together, not raising those children up to know one another. And hey, this is your family member. This is, not doing what they supposed to do as bringing these kids, not just under one roof, but family outings, family reunions, and certain things of that nature. What clearly helped this situation out, because it wouldn't have never even went this far, But when you turn a certain age, once you're grown and you know better, you must do better. And it's obvious that her and old boy know better. Hey, they did their history, they did their ancestry or whatever, and it led back to them being his family, as she say, allegedly. We know the pranks and jokes and all that. They could be one. You know how it is in these computers. But I'm thinking that this may be something to it, But as adults, this is something they should nip in the bud. But the attraction, the attachment, being obsessed, like being just so used to this person. And, actually cohabitat with this person, stand with this person, y'all rubbing off on one another. It's going to be hard to break that down. It's going to be hard to break that up. And even though they're family members, but they're going to look at it like the Kevin Gates bullshit. You heard what he said, right? We didn't grow up together. It's like my third. I never knew it was my family member. So shit, that pussy's good. I'm not feeling none of that, man. You got to have some integrity somewhere within yourself. But at the same time, we're dealing with humanity. We're dealing with human beings. Some motherfuckers just don't care. And with that being said, I mean, fellas, I hope if you're in this situation, or ladies, if you're in a situation like this, I will hope you do the right thing and cut the shit off and keep pushing now that you know what's going on, you know. But if it's a baby involved, it's kind of, that's going to be something, man, you know, and this is a sad sight to see. And I don't know these people, man, but I just feel for their situation, you know, for especially the children or whatnot, to grow up and, hey, this is my mom, this is my dad. You know, we all cousins. It's crazy as a motherfucker, man, but it is what it is. The video was sent to me. Subscriber wanted me to speak on it, and I'm just here to share that light, let you guys know that, hey, the world is big, and you never know what's swirling around in this motherfucker. You would never know. Fellas, ladies, if you guys got children that's scattered around, and you got kinfolks that you're not close to, and they got children, all y'all got small children, it's very important to do a family reunion once a year, once every other year or something, so everyone can get to know each other, so everyone can, you know who's who and who's kin to who, or you will have a fucking situation like this very easy. It can happen fast. You know, it's because a lot of people are detached from one another. You know, a lot of people are not on the same page and on the same quarters as one another, and you will have this situation. So, ladies, gentlemen, men, women, whatever, man, structure your family right, structure your children right. You know, bring them up the way it's supposed to be handled. You know, and you may have a disagreement with the mama, the father, the uncle, the aunts, the cousins. Y'all may not see out of the eye, but they ain't got nothing to do with them kids. Let them know one another. And you can avoid this. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe, man. Holla.